Good evening, everybody, and welcome to round 10 of the F1 Super League. And we're at Singapore tonight. Obviously, a very tight road race, so it should be really exciting. And with me, as always, we've got Jukebox. How are you tonight, Jukebox? I haven't caught that one yet, but I understand it was a pretty exciting race. Oh, wow. Yeah, not holding my breath on that one because every time we say that, it tends to rain. So, yeah. I do remember, I think when we commentated on this one last season, I think it rained then as well. So, yeah. Yeah. Keep it up. Yeah, I know we're missing Play Dutchy tonight, I think. So, who is his? He's being replaced by Toussaint. And I think that's the only replacement I think we got tonight. It's. I don't think it's as bad as some of the other tracks and tyres. I mean, yes, it is bad on tyres, but they haven't got really fast corners here. So I don't think it's as bad as some of the other tracks can be. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to see the strategies they're going for. Some of them are on hards in the qualifying. Ashton's going to set a pretty good time for 1:38.5 on a hard set. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go. So from that, it kind of looks like they're expecting big tyre wear. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, hang on. Apparently, evening, Sander, but he's saying he can't hear you.
Well, Kev, that is because I had my mic muted.
And good call there.
Yeah. Boy, I'm just full of it this week. Y'all have to forgive me. I guess I'm just not going to go back to the map. I messed that up, and I'm just going to put my foot in my mouth. So, Kev, yeah, I've got one foot in my mouth. We'll see if I can keep the other one out and get through the rest of this thing. And I was just fixing to go over last week's podium and get it on off the screen, too.
Yeah, it's rather good we caught that before you did.
Yeah. But, quick reminder, last week's podium was Play Dutchy for the win, Adam Grin in second, Piero had third, and y'all nominated Don Rajib as driver of the day, which he did a great job. He really did deserve that.
He did, yeah. I think that was the week before because it's the last race because we had break week last week, didn't we? I think. Am I right in that one? I don't remember commentating last week.
I believe it was last week was Belgium. I believe we had a break 2 weeks ago. Yeah, if y'all can't tell, listening, the weeks are starting to run together just a little bit for me and Toby.
I really don't remember commentating last week.
We may not have, and they're running together more for me than you.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as we get there eventually, it's yeah. But yeah. So no. But yeah, I do remember that. Do remember the race. It was a very exciting one. And Don Rajib, if I remember correctly, had an early incident and then got himself back up into contention. Hence the driver of the day.
Yeah, because we really thought he was going to end up, I believe it was I know it was third, possibly even second right at the end of the race. So, yeah, if anybody out there, if you haven't seen the last race, you should really go watch it. It was some fantastic battles all the way to right up to the end of the race. And I know y'all are staring at this big black box and y'all are tired of it. So, Toby, I'll go ahead and plow through the points real quick. And we'll get your camera up there so they can actually get the dual cameras that I'm pretty sure the viewers have come to love at this point.
Okay.
Alright, and we have Play Dutchie with 176 points. Napula with 121. Piero with 110. Don Rajiv with 81. Adam Grimm with 98. It's Jax with 64. Jojo Power with 52. ESSH with 37. MQD with 33. Kobayashi with 30. One Shot, Two Down also with 30. We got some runoffs, I believe, out of a couple of drivers, Toby. Met Boy with 20. Gavranovic with 16. Before You Die with 23. Seems that's in the wrong location there. And Tunturi with 4. Toby0603 with 2. And rounding out the bottom of the field is Daza, Deadly Jason with 1. And we have Guillotine. And yep, that is everybody. Yeah, it's seems I need to work on my order a little bit more. I'm not sure what happened there.
I didn't notice actually. So yeah, no. No, they seem to be on the right order on the screen. Looking at the stream now. But yeah, I think, Piero has put in a 136.8 on a set of mediums and then gone back into the pits. Excuse me. Attengrim is on a 137.6 on a set of hards. It took him a couple of laps to get those hards into temperature, but yeah, he's sitting quite pretty if he can manage to keep high up in the grid on those hards.
I believe so, yeah. We've got Triple O coming into the live chat telling us hello. How you doing, Triple O?
Evening, Triple O.
Yeah, this is, as you were saying, Toby, yeah, this is very interesting that I don't remember. I think we've only had one race where I saw such a split of tires going on.
I mean, we've got a lot of people on hards. I wouldn't have thought Singapore would be that hard on the tyres, to be honest with you, because obviously being a street circuit, it's got some it's got some higher speed corners and some low speed corners. So unlike the Algarve last week in the GT3 race, which was extremely hard on tyres, I would have thought this would have not been quite so bad, but it's not one I've raced, I have to be honest, so I am just guessing. But yeah, I was going to say that Toussaint, as I said earlier, is replacing Play Dutchie this week, and he's been very, very fast in the Premier League on Mondays. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares against the Super League.
Yeah, it will. I have a feeling he's going to end up doing pretty good. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking through the times now, and as usual, Toby, everyone is very close. We've got a couple at the bottom that still haven't managed to get a time in, but they've got right at 7 minutes left. But
yeah, we should be plenty of time for them to get out and set a time. And it kind of looks to me as though those soft tyres aren't actually lasting the whole qualifying lap, because the people on softs at the moment are Toby, who is in 4th, and Kobayashi in 6th. But everybody else seems to be trying on the hards, but they seem to be taking a couple of laps to warm up before they actually get any real speed out of them.
yeah, it does seem that way. I'm currently on Gavranovic. He just changed over to the hards. I wanted to stick with him and see if he managed to prove his time just a little bit on the hard tires. I think he was one of the drivers that was on softs before he went into the pit.
Okay. I have to admit, I didn't see. Hang on, I have got best. So his best lap currently is set of hards. So if he wasn't softs,
Oh,
he decided very quickly that he didn't want them. Came back out in a set of hards. He got a yellow in sector 1. I can't see what that is about. We're currently on Tucson and sectors 2 and 3 now.
Yeah.
I think it's because people are going off track to let people through. I don't think it's any incident with them in the map.
Oh yeah, there we go. Most of the other drivers, yeah, just like you said, are starting to set some times. Piero up at the top though with that 136. Is that a 0.8? I believe it is.
I think it is 0.8. Yeah.
That seems very fast to me around this track.
Yeah. No, I mean he is on the medium, so they do have a slight speed advantage. Before You Die has just put himself into second with 137.5.
Oh, very nice.
Just pipping Attengrim's time of 135.6. 137.6. Sorry. Rather interesting. 137.666.
He may need to go back out and change that time just a little. Just for if nothing, yeah, even just for luck's sake, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but we haven't seen much moving around in times apart from Before You Die, who's just popped himself in second. Well, had done last lap.
Hey, Natty G, how you doing?
Even Natty and Stelu.
How you guys doing? It's great to see y'all in here in the chat. As always, y'all are always great for keeping us company. And now, Toby, I could be mistaken, but I could have swore that we just saw a lot of the drivers come in and change tire compounds again. Most of the drivers are now trying out the mediums. It looks like they're really feeling this track out and trying to figure out where the best grip is and on what tire compound.
Well, obviously it is dynamic, track conditions, and the track does evolve as they're going along, so it rubbers up, and their time should start falling, actually, coming towards the end of the session. Before You Die is going into the pit, so I'm going to switch to Attengrim, who is on the lap at the moment.
Yeah, I'm currently on one shoot, two down. He's running a 139 at the moment, but he just changed to mediums. I think I'm gonna stick with him for a second because I think we're gonna see him pull a little bit better of a lap time there.
Well, also the map card is still up, so the spectators can't see who is where at the moment.
It was not supposed to be up there either. Sorry about that, everyone.
Well, Attengrim has popped in with 135.9, so almost a whole second in front of Piero. That's a pretty impressive lap.
Yeah, I'm still on one shot, two down. I think he's definitely going to improve on these mediums. I believe he was on the softs. I think. Yeah, I know I sound very questioning of myself on that, and I am.
No, his current fastest is on the hards.
Oh, see? I was very right to question myself on that one then.
Well, Kobayashi has retired from qualifying. But he set himself a decent time up there in sixth at the moment, so it's certainly not all over for him.
Oh yeah, no, he's got himself sitting pretty nice, I think, with the 138. He's Travers below JoJo Power right below him with the 138, and ESH also, and Tourasant. Well, MQD.
Toby's just gone into the wall.
Oh no.
But he is still on track. Who's that behind him? It's one of the Hasses, I think.
Oh, but looks like Toby did manage to set himself up into 5th this last lap time, though, so he's sitting very nice as well. And of course, I have my fingers crossed that the weather actually holds out for the race, and they have a beautiful night to race in. Okay.
Yeah, of course it is night. Sorry.
Oh, I was just fixing to say, we got Alex Gunnermack giving us opinions on tire strategies and stuff in there. And good evening, Alex Gunnerman. Hope you're doing pretty good. It's great to have you in the chat. What does he say? He says hard to medium strategy is what he believes is going to be best, or vice versa. Oh, he is saying about what you said earlier, Toby. The softs just are literally gone in a lap.
It was a guess, I have to say, from the fact that nobody was even set any decent times on the softs. But yeah, thank you for confirming that. But yeah, I think most people seem to be going for the vice versa strategy, mediums to hards, which will obviously give them a bit more pace off the line. So that's very interesting today.
The mediums seem to be working really good, because just as I thought, One Shot Two Down has moved himself up into 5th place with his last lap. So he improved by about 2 seconds on that last lap, which was really good.
Yep. And I think ESSH has just put himself into 2nd with 1:36.8.
Oh, yeah, it's shaping up, as always, to be a really tight grid again.
I'm on Jojo at the moment, who is usually pretty good in qualifying. He's on set of, I think he looks like he's on hards at the moment, but his best time currently is on mediums. I'm going to go to Piero, who is trying to set a time on mediums.
Yeah, and Toby, if you haven't noticed yet, we just got us a special guest in our live chat. We have Play Dutchie talking to us in the chat. Because he couldn't be here tonight, he's showing up, giving us a little talking to. It's great to see you in here, Play Dutch. It's definitely something we never see.
And Piero has just put himself into 2nd with 1:36.3.
Oh! These guys are just so fast, Toby.
Yeah, but Attingham is the only one in 1:35s. So yeah, great lap from him.
Oh, he did bring it all the way down to a 135. Oh, I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I just saw JoJo's front end just literally explode and go back together.
I think that was just lag, because I saw as Piero was coming through, I saw 2 cars on the track just sitting in the center of the track. So I think that was just lag.
Yeah, I'm right now. My screen showing a couple of cars that are just sitting on the track because qualifying basically is over. We've got only 30 seconds left. There we go. There's a couple of cars that are moving, and I have to say, Kebab, because I'm gonna mispronounce his name if I try to go any farther. One of the new drivers is himself sitting pretty good there. I believe he was sitting in about a 138, 139, which was very nice around this track.
So we've got Attingham in 1st on pole with the 1:35.9. In 2nd is Piero with 1:36.3. And 3rd is ESSH with 1:36.8. MQD in 4th. It's Jackson 5th. Before You Die in 6th. 7th is One Shoot Two Down. Tobio 603 in 8th. Kobayashi in 9th. Jojo in 10th, rounds out the top 10. 11th, we've got Metboy. Toussaint in 12th. Kebab in 13th. Don Rajiv in 14th. Guillotine in 15th. 16th is GAVRA. And that was where I ran out of time.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
But yeah, no, I'm fairly sure, looking at the chat, that that was just lag, and also obviously the qualifying session had ended by then, I think. So I think it was just. I really don't know. It was very strange.
That was very strange. See, we've got a session starting in a few seconds. Yep, it looks like the drivers are starting to come on in.
Yep, we'll give a quick shout outs before we get into it. For those of you who don't know, the Dirt Rally Championship has now started, but there's still time for you to join. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, so we got Don Rajib in 14th, Guillotine in 15th, GAVRA in 16th, Deadly Jason in 17th, Dazza in 18th, and Tuntu in 19th.
And there's also the new freshman series for the F1, and I believe, isn't there also a new F1 Academy starting very soon,
I believe
too?
there is, yeah.
And I just saw the notification today that a new season of the Project Cars 2 Academy is fixing to kick off, too. So if any of y'all are interested, you haven't tried League Racing, the academies are a fantastic place to start. Most of the drivers in GAVRA Racing came up through the academy. It is a lot of fun.
Yep. I didn't. My first experience of GAVRA Racing was in GT3 Summer League, and yeah, I've never looked back since. So if you haven't yet, get yourself involved in something, because it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It's and League Racing definitely takes everything to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's far more structured than open lobby racing.
Well, Toby, it looks like the weather's actually going to hold out for the drivers tonight.
It does, yep. I'm just waiting to see the raindrops after you said that, but no, it don't seem to be appearing.
Ooh. Like, look, on my camera, it looked like Adam Grimm got a little bit loose there, coming around that turn for the warm-up lap.
I think he's just trying to warm his tyres up a bit.
Alright, so they do have manual control over their cars in the warm-up lap then?
Oh, they do? Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely, yep. It's only when they get back to the formation grids that the AI takes over.
Okay. That's actually kind of nice. That way you don't have to worry about getting your car in the exact position. The AI will take over and line it back up for you.
Yep.
Well, I hope everyone is excited as I know me and Toby are, because I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for this start, because I know there is no way I'm ever going to be able to keep up with everybody going into turn 1. But I'm going to try. It's definitely going to be tough.
And we have the lights.
Got the 5, and there they are. They are off. Adam Grin in the lead, followed by ESH with MQD moving up.
Before you die, I think it's had an issue behind.
No, yes.
Both the Red Bulls are out. Virtual safety car already.
Oh, wow. But we did have a couple of drivers that managed to get off to some really good starts there. ESH moved up 1 position. Jax has moved up 2. Toby got 2 positions. Kobayashi, Jojo Power, 1 position. Kebab, 3.
Piera had an awful start there. He's dropped that down to 5th from 2nd.
Look at Tunturi down there at the bottom, though. He had a great start. 5 positions up.
Yep, and they are racing again. The safety car is off. It was only virtual, so... Asengrim still in the lead, with ESS very close behind. I do love how close they're getting to the walls. I mean, obviously, you have to get the speed in this track, you have to be close to the wall. But it's very much a risk-reward factor there.
Yes, it really, really is. It looks like a lot of the drivers at the back of the pack are really right on top of each other, just like the front of the pack here. I'm gonna, Toby, since you've got the leaders on your camera, I'm gonna pop down and check on the guys at the back real quick. because a couple of them are very, very close.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we've got Deadly Jason 5/10 off of Kebab, and GAVRA Novik is only 1 second off Don Rajiv. Don Rajiv starting from towards the back again. Let's get up there and check on GAVRA, and Don Rajiv's fixing to be on top of Guillotine. He's under the 1 second mark.
Yeah, there's not a lot of overtaking opportunity on this track, so they're going to have to pick their moments. I think a lot of it's going to be into turn 1 after the arrest in the main straight. I'm going to go back to ESS because he has got its jacks all over him.
I don't know, Alex Gunnermack. This track looks incredibly tough.
And his jack's gone around the outside of ESS. And ESS has held it because Jax had to go through, but who is that behind him? MQD and Piero side by side.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at your screen now. Yeah, that is some fantastic driving back there. Or up there, rather.
Piero trying to get around the outside, I think, but MQD just shut him off a bit. It's Jax still quite close to the back of ESS, and Atgrim is just driving away. I mean, he's got a 2 second gap already.
Don Rajiv's, he's right on top of Guillotine, but I don't think he's quite in the position to be able to make the move yet. So I'm going to come back up a little bit more towards your way. I'm going to put my camera on one shoot, two down. As he just made it by Toby there. It was a great move. It caught it just in time.
Very nice. I'll try and catch it on the stream when it happens.
I mean, I think I put it on there right as he was going by. He's doing a really good job of closing his gaps there. He's got a 3 second gap to Piero. He's got to close up. But... oh yeah, and you're up on Piero. Piero 2/10 off. MQD.
Yep. Yeah, there's a full train of them here, started by ESS, and although he has got a bit of a gap because it's Jax is having to defend from MQD. He's equally defending from Piero, so a mistake from either of those two. We'll see a couple of position changes. DRS is open. MQD is going down the inside of it. Oh, he thought better of it. Piero's down the inside. Yeah, and again, he thought better of that.
Yeah, Toby, I jumped back here to Piero's TV cam on top of his car, so we've got yours going on right now with the trackside view, and then the whole thing taking place from Piero's car right now. And this is simply amazing driving from these drivers right now.
It really is. Yeah, Jax is under a lot of pressure here, as is MQD, sandwiched in between them. Oh, MQD does look to be making a move, but I don't think there's any place for him to do it there unless he can get the switch back. He almost did, and he's now looking like he's going down the inside. Don't think he's going to... oh, Piero's now down the inside. Oh, wow.
It looked like
too much going on to talk.
Yeah, it looked like, from where I'm at, it looked like Piero just did bump the wall, and he got really lucky from what I can tell and didn't take any damage trying to get the move done on
we've got a
MQD.
full safety car now.
Ooh, where are we? Oh, Toby 063. Oh, man, that was going to be, it was actually going to be my choice for driver of the day. Or who I was going to vote for.
One shoot, two down has gone into the pits. I think it's a bit too early for them to pit from a strategy point of view, so that may have been down to damage. Although we have got Guillotine and Kobayashi also joining him in the pits. So maybe they're expecting another safety car later on. They're looking to get rid of their tyre change requirements now, and hopefully, I suppose from their point of view, hope to be able to put on softs at the end. Because I don't think whatever they're going to put on now will go to the end.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely going to be interesting with some of them hitting early. I mean, I guess from one point of view, you don't want to pass up the opportunity to get that free pit stop if you can get it, but I try to play close. You are always spot on with your pit stop strategies and everything else. So I try to pay really close attention to what you talk about during it.
Yeah. It's not quite safe. It's not quite free because obviously they still lose time. And on this track, more importantly, they lose a lot of track positions. And that is really what's key on this track. It's a bit like Monaco in that there's so few places to overtake that your position will be difficult to. It's going to be difficult to overtake. And so forth. It doesn't really matter whether your tyres are old. So that may be what they're counting on. If they switch to hards now, and then we just see what they've got on.
I just pulled up the tyre information on mine too.
Yeah, they may be thinking, well, even if we're slow at the end, they're not going to be able to get past us. We can hold our positions and be thinking along those strategy lines.
I think you're right. It was, one shot, two down went in. He took a set of hards, so
he has. Yeah.
What have we've seen some of the drivers get an easy 22 laps out of the hard tires on some of the tracks, but
I think we did see in the last race Don Rajiv on something like 30 laps on the hards, but I do remember now, yeah, that was it. I think it was at 28 laps, they just fell off the cliff, and he lost like 4 positions in the last couple of laps because they just had no grip left. So it is doable, but yeah.
I think they started having the blowouts at about 25 to 28. Kiss LP is saying 20 laps, and Triple O, I think I just put the tires up there, and I looked over and saw your comment.
Yeah, I agree with Dutchy. I don't think they will last to the end.
Well, he's the driver, and you cannot be beat on your pit stop predictions. I have to say, you're it. You are top notch on that. You cannot be touched on that. So
not always. I do get it wrong sometimes, but yeah, I have to say, I think if it were me, I'd have stayed out. Because I think they're going to have pit again. It's a softs, but as I said, they're not going to be able to overtake. Well, they will be able to overtake, but I don't think they're going to get as many positions back as they lose from doing another stop.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like a few of them made the choice to go on in. One shot, two down, Kobayashi, Guillotine. Piero's come,
and surprisingly, Piero.
Yeah,
I'm very surprised by that.
I agree. I also am very surprised with that one, but he's taking the hard tires. Maybe he's thinking he can stay out the distance. What will that be?
Because I suppose the flip side of it is if there are more safety cars, they're going to gain those track positions, and obviously under safety cars they're not really taking anything out of the tires. They may be hoping for extra safety cars to save their tires till the end.
Yeah, we've got a couple of different strategies coming in from some of the drivers on the chat now. Alex Gunnermax says that we should see the drivers on the hard compound come in by about lap 19. And yeah, Play Dutchy is pretty much saying about the same thing.
Yeah.
Because that would be 26 laps on the set of hards. With this many turns, it was, I have to admit, I was very concerned about the driver's tires. Oh, it looks like we got the restart. Oh, Adam Grimm's tires cooled off, and he was not able to get the grip coming into that turn.
He lost a lot of...
Oh.
Did he crash out?
I don't think he crashed out, but that was a devastating spin for his time and his placement on track. And did put ESH in the lead, though, with It's Jax right behind him, followed by MQD in third. Jojo Power, oh, well, of course it was a restart. All the drivers so close together.
Oh, is Jax going down the inside of MQD? Oh, no, that's Jojo, I think. Oh, no, it was Jax. Down the inside, nice move there. Oh, maybe it was MQD trying to go around the outside. I'm not sure. I was looking at the chat.
Yeah, everybody, so far it looks like we've had a really good restart. I know the
We have.
drivers don't like the restarts as much as we do, but I think we've talked about it a couple of times, and we seem to enjoy the restarts a lot more than the drivers do.
I bet Attingham's kind of wishing he went into the pits now, because he's right down at the back without new tyres, so he's worst of both worlds there.
Oh. Yeah, it looked like he hit the gas, and
I think he did.
It just took him really wide right off the track. Thankfully, there wasn't a wall
His
too
teammate
close.
Tintu is also spun.
Oh no!
But Attingham has now got past. I know he was looking down the inside of Dazza, but there's just no way to pass on this track. Even though he was one of the front runners, he just can't get past anybody. And he did, I think, just bump Dazza, but he doesn't appear to have any damage.
And I'm up here on...
Oh, now he's going down the inside, and I think he's going to make this move stick. Yep. And Guillotine behind has got into the pits.
Oh,
I think I can only guess for damage.
Yeah, Toby, I'm just now seeing it on my screen now. Yeah, that was a fantastic move from Adam Grimm around Daza right there.
It really was. One street two down has got himself past Gavra. Oh no, Gavra's now got back. I don't know what's happening there. I'm going to have to switch.
Oh no. Something happened to Gavra. I'm not too sure if he spun or if he got some damage. I'm not too sure what happened there, but yeah, something happened to him. Alex Gunner, we believe that Adam Grin he gassed it a little bit too early coming out of the turn as soon as the safety car got off the track, and it just instantly spun him around, and of course thankfully he was in a spot where there wasn't a wall, so we don't think he picked up any damage.
He didn't. I saw it in the stream, and he definitely didn't have any contact with either anybody else or the wall, so I think he's still okay. But this has worked very well for Toussaint, who is now in fifth.
Yeah, Toussaint is he's having a really good race right now. What is it, 4/10 off of JoJo Power?
He is, yeah. I'll switch the cameras to him.
And JoJo Power's he's trying his best to get MQD reeled on in there. Toby, I think JoJo's actually on the defense a little bit right now. It's costing him time.
Yeah, Toussaint is now only 2/10 behind. I think when they get the DRS, Toussaint is going to be through. Because JoJo is not going to have the opportunity to DRS. MQD is also very close to the back of its jacks there. I don't know if you want to switch to MQD to see what's happening there.
Yeah, we'll jump up there on on top of his car for a second.
Oh, JoJo has just gone very wide, which has allowed Toussaint to go round. He's attempting to switch back. But no, there's just not quite enough grip off the line. Oh, a little bump there, but I don't think there's any damage.
Yeah, those two they are fighting for position very hard right there.
And this is bringing Don Rajib back into contention too.
And of course, I'm up here, I'm on top of MQD's car still. He is trying everything he can to get right up on top of its jacks. And its jacks I can't tell if he's even bothering to defend or if he is just constantly trying to get to where he can attack ESSH. I actually think he's trying to ignore his rear view mirror at the moment and concentrate on ESH, but that could allow MQD to take that position if he isn't careful.
Yep, I did just notice that MQD has just picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, so MQD also might be pushing a little too hard there.
Yeah, but Toussaint is not giving up. Oh no, JoJo's just gone to the pits.
Oh, nope, JoJo's going to keep him fended off. MQD almost had himself in the position to go around. Nope, now they're side by side again going through the turn. Oh, it's Jax backed off a little bit there, let MQD have it, but immediately took it back on the next turn, and they're still basically side by side here, Toby.
They are, yeah. I switched up to there because JoJo went into the pits. There's literally nothing between them, but JoJo has the inside, which gives him a slight advantage. Guillotine has just left the session, so I think that may have been disconnect.
I hope not. Oh, Looks like It's Jax managed to get himself a little bit of room from MQD there. These two drivers right now are not given the opportunity. They are not giving each other, and I mean they're not giving an inch to each other. They're holding their ground and saying, no, I'm going to hold my line through this turn. You hold yours. I believe at one point I could swear they were only about 6 inches apart.
They were. Pierre just managed to get himself round 1 shoot 2 down. I was hesitating to switch because that battle was so hot, but I unfortunately missed it.
Yeah, I think we've got, it looks like we have a few battles going on all down through the track. Like you said, 1 shot 2 downs right there, not far from Piero, Deadly Jason.
Yep.
9/10 from Tunturi. See,
Where's Attengrim? Attengrim's now in 10th, so he's made his way up a bit.
Yeah, Adam Green is definitely putting on a great fight right now.
Oh, Toussaint just going around It's Jax, and he's made it through. Wow, what a move. That really was that was an exceptional move.
Yeah, and I have to admit, I did not see that coming whatsoever. I didn't even realize it was happening until you said it.
And Tinto is also just retired. I don't think that's brought out a safety car.
Oh.
I don't think it has, but It's Jax is still hassling. But now he's got Don Rajiv for the company.
So yeah, we're definitely going to have, Toby, I think the drivers are going to have us tripping over ourselves as this race goes on with the way the top of this field is shaping up at the moment.
I think so, yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do see another safety car, which would work in favour of the people who pitted early. I hope we don't, but Dazza has pitted for softs, as has Deadly Jason and Guillotine, although I'm sure I saw Guillotine retire.
It's way too early for them to be taking the softs, though, isn't it?
They're definitely two-stopping. There's no chance that soft will get to the end there. I'm not...
I mean, I don't... I know they've got a dynamic track. Could it be possible that this track is actually cooling off enough as the race is going on to make the softs a viable compound?
I wouldn't.
23 turns, that's a lot of turns on those soft tires.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said so. Don Rajiv is now really, in fact, he's alongside It's Jax. He's got the inside, so I think he's going to make this move stick. And yes, he has. Wow, that was very nice.
Well, and right behind them, we've got Piero and Kebab going at it. Piero's getting by Kebab, but Kebab's still right there on top of him. Toby, we've almost got the whole top of the field right on top of each other. Now.
Yeah, we do. And It's Jax and Don Rajiv are not moving away from each other either. But no, back to the soft strategy. I unfortunately don't think that's going to pay off. Because there's no way they're going to make it to the end. So they're going to have to pit again. Yeah, I don't think it's going to lose them anything, but equally I don't think it's going to gain them anything either.
Oh, Toby0603 is in the in the chat saying that that they had an incident on track because of just lag. Unfortunately, lag can do exactly that, unfortunately.
Yep, I switched to MQD because he is currently challenging ESSH for first.
Oh wow! Wait a minute. We've seen MQD do really good this season, but we have not seen him so far up the grid.
I don't think so. I think he has possibly had a podium before this season. I can't remember if I'm honest, but yeah.
And Play Dutchy is giving us some info in the chat too.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Okay, so he's saying they should be able to get about 7 laps out of the soft. So I guess maybe the drivers that grabbed them thought or thinking maybe they could use them to make up a little bit of time, and then grab a harder compound later on. I guess
it will mean
which
that they
could
can
make a little sense, but
yeah. They can switch to mediums later on in the race and probably go to the end. Maybe they just were not enjoying the hards. That's definitely an alternate strategy. But I don't know how much it's going to gain them, I have to be honest.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. It looks like the top of the grid spreading themselves back out a little bit, except Piero here is really not wanting to let Don Rajiv go by any means.
Just got into the wall.
Oh no! Oh, I still think he deserves a nomination for potential driver of the day for where he managed to get himself sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, that far up in the grid.
Yeah, he has got damage. I was going to say he didn't look like he had damage, but he definitely does, unfortunately.
Oh! For a second, I thought you meant he had totally crashed out.
No. He's not destroyed, but yeah, he's losing a lot of places.
Yeah, he is.
That's a massive shame. But it's Jax right in the back of Piero. Although I think that may have been Piero just getting by him, actually.
Oh, and we've got one
during
shot.
Turmoil.
Oh, sorry, we've got one shot, two down, getting by Kebab. Oh, and it looks like Adam Grin also getting by Kebab. Adam Grin got himself now up into 7th place. Wow.
That's an incredible comeback.
That is one of the drivers here in the Super League with 1P. To anybody that has to spell super, it's 1P, not 2. Joke on myself.
I'm hungry though. Sorry.
Well, you know.
I had to. Sorry.
No. You know, I was picking on myself about my spelling. It does happen. I really think my phone and my keyboard don't like me. They are possibly more ADD than me.
Oh, Aston Grimm has just got his way past 1 shoot 2 down.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Adam's pace is incredible because 1 shoot 2 down has had some really good pace here tonight.
He has. But I did see that he had a collision penalty a second ago. So he may be carrying some damage 1 shoot.
Toby?
What were you going to say? Hello?
Are you looking at your screen? Is that rain? Is it start? It is.
Oh, it is rain.
It is starting to rain, ladies and gentlemen. This
could really. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really gonna make the end of this race very interesting. They still have. What is that? About 18 laps left.
And ESS is made the shout very early. He's in the pits. I can only assume that he's got in for wet tyres or intermediates probably.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of the drivers saw the drops before we even did, and they are immediately going in and taking intermediates.
Several of the other drivers have stayed out. Toussaint and Don Rajiv, as well as Piero.
You know, I've got to go with what Fana always told me, and I'm going to have to side with the drivers that haven't gone into the pit yet. I'm not seeing any spray whatsoever yet.
Oh, there is a bit as ESS comes out the pits, but only a bit. But no, I do tend to agree. Maybe they've pitted a little bit too early. Attengrim had nothing to lose because this could really improve his fortunes. Because effectively, he is now in de facto second, right behind ESS. But yeah, this will be very interesting to see who made the right call here. But Attengrim definitely made the right call, I would have said, from where he was. But yeah, I do tend to agree that I think ESS may have picked a bit too early. MQD, that was so fortunate for him because obviously he had the damage and it's allowed him to almost negate it.
But this is it is a 5-kilometer track, so I guess it is a gamble too as to how fast the rain is going to start coming down, and you have to gamble, can I get back around the track and get to the pit before it is an absolute downpour or not?
Yep. Toussaint doesn't seem to be struggling too much in the wet, I have to say, and Piero behind him likewise. So yeah, I think
really
they've made a decent call there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and find out. I'm gonna have to mute myself for a second and just have a quick drink because I've been talking too much and I've got a very dry mouth.
Nope. Hey, I know exactly how it happens. All right, everybody. So, yeah, the rain is definitely picking up. It looks like it's actually raining a little bit more on Tuppy's screen than mine. But we are currently sitting with Toussaint in first. Piero is in second. Don Rajib is in third. Kobayashi is in fourth. One shoot, two down is fifth. ESH, nope, that changed a little bit.
Alongside, so Attingham is alongside ESS. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, I did not see that coming. That happened very quickly.
And now he's gone down the inside. I think that was the switchback. I couldn't quite see from the camera angle. But he will also. No, I don't think he does have video rest. But yeah, he is through.
Well, MQD, they do have a little bit of a gap to MQD there. Yeah, this rain is definitely impacting this course very quick.
Yeah, but Toussaint, a little bit of a slide there, but both the Toro Rossos are not struggling too much here.
No, it seems like the rain is really taking its time for the moment anyway. Coming on in,
fact,
but
I think it may even have stopped. No, it hasn't. No, Piero and Attingham now both in the pits. So this is going to be very interesting to find out. I'm going to switch to Attingham, who is in the first of the ones who have stopped for wets, and see where he comes out, or they come out in relation to him.
Yeah, because all the leaders except for Kobayashi are now in the pit, and I have a feeling we're going to see Kobayashi go on into the pit when he comes around too. Yeah, he's starting to struggle with. Yep, there he is. He's coming on into the pit. Will that leave Guillotine and Daza? I can slowly get my camera back here to those two. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get to the pit.
Oh, but it looks possibly like Daza has come back out on the mediums. No, he hasn't.
It's telling me right now that he only has one lap on the mediums. I think it may have started raining right as he was getting at the end of the life on his soft tires.
But no,
and it just worked out really bad timing for him.
Yeah, Toussaint, Don Rajib and Piero have all come out in front of Attingham. So I think Attingham had no choice. He made the right call without a shadow of doubt. But ESS, I think, unfortunately, pitched a bit too early.
I believe so, yeah. And Play Dutchy is in the chat. He's saying that he thinks it's a little too early, even possibly now, to be taking the tires that they are. But it looked like all the drivers were starting to struggle a little bit there.
I tend to agree. I mean, as you said, there's no spray yet. But at the same time, to really fend off, cover off the guys who had already pitted, I think the ones in the lead had no choice. I am seeing a bit of spray coming off of Toussaint's tyres now.
Oh, and we
that
either
was one
have
of the McLarens. That was Kebab.
Was it Kebab? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And he is the only driver that has not got back around to the pit and changed tires yet.
So I think Toussaint made the perfect call, as it happens.
Oh yeah, I'm up here on Toussaint. When he came around that last corner, I was starting. Right there, I'm starting to see a decent amount of spray come on off the tires. Of course,
yeah.
No, there it is. It is still staying. For a second, I thought it also had quit raining. It looks like it may stay light rain, but
It doesn't look very heavy.
We're right around just over the halfway mark, so we still have a long race ahead of us. There's a lot that can happen.
Oh, ESS lost his front wing, so he's had a mishap somewhere. I saw him losing a lot of positions, and I didn't know what had happened. So, yeah, but he has totally lost his front wing. What a shame.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
he was pushing.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Toby.
I was just going to say, I think he was pushing too hard, realising he'd pitted too early, and trying to make those positions back. But yeah, that definitely is not. And he has just picked up another penalty by going over the lines on the entry to the pits. Wow, from what was a really great race for him, it's turned a bit long.
Yeah, it's taken a little bit of a sour turn for Adam Grin there, unfortunately. But,
It's ESS.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, ESS. But he's been having a really good race, though.
He has. Oh, very much so. But Asgrim has made an incredible comeback up to 4th. He's not gaining too quickly on Piero, but we know that Piero was also extremely quick. So I don't expect him to gain too quickly. But MQD is now right on the back of Kobayashi.
And it looks like the back of the field's got themselves fairly spread out from the last pit stops and with the rain and everything, except for it's Jax. It's Jackson's within 2 seconds almost of ESH. So we may see a little bit of a battle here in a minute out of these two. I have a feeling we will. They're both. They love to compete on the track, so I can't see it's Jax just letting ESH stay in front of him and not trying to go for a move.
Not a chance, not a chance. And we know that they're both very fast drivers, so it could be a very interesting battle when they meet. In fact, that's going to be pretty soon. But MQD is really all over the back of the gearbox of Kobayashi.
Yeah,
and Kobayashi's just.
Go ahead.
He just cut the corner there, so yeah, I think he's got a little bit of an unfair advantage there. Of course, no DRS. Oh, that's why he had. They don't have DRS because it's wet.
Okay. Yeah, I jumped on top of MQD's car so we could get another
safety virtual safety car out. Sorry to interrupt because it's Jax has just retired. I don't know what happened.
He was really close to ESH. He may have been pushing really, really hard. And we didn't have the camera on him, so we know it was not commentator's curse.
No.
To everybody watching, y'all saw that. Camera was not on him. Not commentator's curse.
But I was definitely very excited for the potential battle there, so that is a real shame.
But it has promoted GAVRA Nova up into 9th.
Yep.
Oh, JoJo Power's gone in and taken the full wets, and it looks like the rain's actually picking up pretty quick now.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing, it's racing again, but I'm not seeing what I would consider enough spray to really warrant the wets. That's an interesting decision there.
That is, that is a very brave decision, I think.
If he's wrong, he's definitely going to burn them out, but it is getting heavier. The rain is definitely getting heavier. But MQD is really, really hot on the tail of Kobayashi now.
Yeah, only 3/10.
Yep, Piero is catching the back of Don Rajiv, and Atagrim is actually not massively quickly, but he is catching the back of Piero too.
Oh yeah, Piero. Looks like Piero's is trying to close that gap up real quick to Don Rajiv.
I'm going to stick with this one because this is definitely the closest at the moment. I'm going to keep half an eye on the others.
Let's see which one. Okay, so we're on the same battle right now. So what I'll do is I'll move mine up here to Piero.
Well, MQD is down the inside of Kobayashi, but yeah, I didn't think that was going to stick.
Well, I'll go back down there actually and jump on top of MQD's car because yeah, it definitely looks like that's the best camera shots for us at the moment. Oh wow, yeah, these two drivers are really going at it here.
Oh, side by side, wow. But Kobayashi's, oh no, MQD made it around the outside. I thought Kobayashi might have had the advantage there down the inside, but that was a great move.
Well, on my view, I could see where MQD locked both of his front tires up going into that turn. I have to admit, I thought he was surely fixing to slide right off the track and into the wall for a second there.
But we know MKD is a very, very fast driver, and maybe Kobayashi thought to himself, well, I'm going to let him through because I'm ahead of 1 shoot 2 down at the moment, and it's pointless me losing time defending, and I may as well just try and keep ahead of 1 shoot, which is a very good tactical decision. So that's possibly the flip side of what he was thinking, because MQD has definitely driven away. But having said that, Piero is now really hot on the heels of Don Rajiv.
I can't tell, but I think JoJo Power may have gone back in and switched back to the intermediates.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, I could have been very wrong in saying he had gone to full wets, but I could have sworn I saw the full W.
He definitely did, without a shadow of a doubt. And Don Rajiv is just coming up to that car. I think it's Staza. So this could, that when they do. Oh wow! Piero was looking down the inside, and they were very close there. That was great braking from Piero then. But yeah, sorry. Daz's car could definitely cause a problem for these two. Oh, you know, he definitely hasn't, because he's got completely off the track. That was very courteous driving there. Well done.
Now, I was just fixing to say, we've seen enough of him in the GT3 class to know that he. I felt pretty sure he would get out of the way at his first opportunity.
Yeah, but this track is so difficult to get out of the way. I thought, regardless of his intentions,
it looks like
Piero is right side by side from Don Rajiv.
Oh yeah, I saw in the background there, it looked like Daza got a little bit squirrely coming out of one of the corners. I think he managed to hold on to his car, though. Yeah, he managed to hold on to it.
And Piero braked a little bit late there and got extremely close to that tyre barrier. But he avoided it, so that was all good.
No, Frank Graffi, JoJo's having a little bit of a bad time, but I mean it's bound to happen to all of us, and JoJo has been having some very, very strong races here lately.
He was really, really quick at the start of this race, but the rain has definitely caused him a few problems, unfortunately.
It really has, and I have to take note on the fact that we have Tourissant up here in first place.
Oh, there's a lot of debris over the track, so I think somebody's had a virtual safety car, so I don't know who that was.
Oh. It doesn't really look like anyone is very close to each other, though.
No, I think whoever it was hit the wall.
Oh.
There was a lot of debris across the track. Oh, Piero, don't overtake on the safety car.
So yeah, I'm sitting here I'm trying to look through everybody's information and trying to figure out who it was that might have.
No, I equally can't see anybody having just retired or losing positions. So I really don't know.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but I believe Adam Grimm just got a drive-through.
Oh no!
I think that is exactly what I just saw come up on the bottom of the screen.
But we
drive-through for the virtual safety car.
Oh, what a shame! He must have been going over the prescribed speed limits. What a shame! Because that was an incredible comeback from him. I reckon that'll put him between MKD and Kobayashi if he has. Which, I mean, yeah, if you saw it, then I'm sure he has. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
Piero is right in the back of Don Rajiv now.
Really, what is it, 3/10? And we're down towards the back. We have 1 shot, 2 down. Is trying his best to get Kobayashi reeled in. He's holding pretty steady at 3.5 second gap, but he needs to close it up just a little bit. Watching all these drivers, Toby, it looks like all the drivers are really struggling for grip and pace at the moment.
Yeah. Well, with it being quite wet, they're going to be struggling to keep the heat in, and that virtual safety car running a bit slower won't have helped that. Yeah, I mean, Pierre and Don Regis definitely seem to still be battling it out.
Oh yeah, definitely, Frank. MQD has been having a hell of a race tonight. I think that's who I'm gonna end up casting my vote for driver of the day.
Yeah, for me, I have to be honest, it's either MQD or Attingrim. I mean,
Yeah.
Attingrim's recovery drive is just incredible, but then MQD has had a pretty incredible comeback race too.
Yeah, both drivers have done really fantastic. So yeah, everybody watching, you know, when we get towards the end, y'all make sure, just tell us who you want to vote for, and of course.
Oh, sorry, Pierre down side by side.
Oh,
a little bit of contact there, but it was wheel to wheel, so no damage done. But Attingrim is now right back in this mix, so he hasn't pitted yet for a safety. Sorry for that drive-through, but yeah. I'm hoping you were mistaken. I have to be honest, but at the same time, I'm not. I don't suppose you were, but yeah, I want to see these three battle.
Yeah, I'm really tempted to try to pull up the penalties real quick and check and see.
I could do that, but maybe once this battle is finished. Oh no, you're right. Attingrim has gone in the pits to service drive-through.
Oh, that is definitely going to hurt him. And where did you call that for him to come back out?
I would have said between MQD and Kobayashi.
And from the looks of it, it may give MQD quite a good little lead on Adam Green.
He may... Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, this battle is definitely pretty unbelievable. Even in the wet conditions, they're keeping so close, lap after lap. Don Regis having yet another incredible race.
Yeah, no, just look. I'm going to have to go back down there in just a second. One shot, two down has closed the gap on Kobayashi. He's now only 6/10 off. Yeah, let me check on them real quick, since you're on the top, the battle up at the top.
He has caught incredibly quickly, hasn't he?
He really did. About the time I said it and then looked back up, he had closed that 3-second gap.
Kobayashi did lose quite a bit of time at one point, so I wonder whether maybe he's possibly got a bit of damage.
I don't know. It's hard to see on the camera. It doesn't look like he did.
No.
It looks like he's got all of his front wing and everything. I think one shot, two down just saved a little bit for the end of the race here. Because, yeah, he is. I mean, he is all over Kobayashi at the moment. Yep, we did have just look like a little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact there, but it doesn't look like any of the cars picked up any damage from it. Yeah, it'll take it. I think it's going to take him a second to close that gap back up. I'll jump back up here on top of Piero's car so we can watch this
another
battle.
Another battle we got possibly heating up towards the end of the race is Attingrim closing on MQD.
Yeah, that one's going to be very close too. Wow. 2 seconds. Yeah, he's closing that gap really fast.
Don Regis is just doing an incredible defensive race here. Every move that Piero makes, he is closing off, and there's nothing at all that Piero can do.
So you mean it's kind of like when I'm having to try to chase you around the track?
I lost you there for a second, but yeah, I know what you were saying. You were saying Joe, and yes.
Oh, no. I was saying that's kind of like whenever I'm trying to chase you around the track. Every battle we've been in, most of the time it ends a lot like this. I'm right there, and you're running the perfect defensive race. You know, you're everywhere that I need to go to try to make a move. And don't think I haven't noticed that you adapt every couple of laps when I try to make a different move. You do. You go. You watch me. You watch. You nope. He's been going for this, and now I've watched him feel this one out. This is where Jukebox is going to try to go now, and you're just like your pit stops here. You're very spot on.
Well, yeah, until I stupidly turned my controller back on halfway through the race and blue screen and go straight into the wall. That was quite a feat. But yeah, no, thank you. I'm glad that my defensive tactics are testing.
Oh no, yeah, they are very. You have very solid defensive techniques. Yeah, and even Triple O in the chat is commenting on how good Don Rajiv is defending at the moment.
He is. I mean, it is exceptional. Because we know, I mean, Piero is extremely fast, and yeah, he just has no way through.
No, he literally doesn't. This track is so tight, like you said. There's not many passing opportunities. Oh, we've got Gavranovic closing in on Deadly Jason. He's got it down to a 2-second, 1.5 second. I'm gonna keep close eye on that one. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, Gavra's through.
Yeah, let me move my camera down there.
Back there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know what happened, but yeah, it seemed like he closed that gap very fast on Deadly Jason, and it seemed we didn't have it on camera, but I'm guessing he had to have made that move pretty easy to get by him so quick.
Oh, Piero's come down the inside of Don Rajiv, but no. Great drive from both of them. I don't think there was any contact there at all, but yeah, Don Rajiv still ahead.
Okay, yeah. Now I was a little bit confused at what I had on my camera here because we have two Mercedes. We actually have Gavranovic and Kobayashi.
I think they're different
I believe
laps.
together. Yeah, they're on different laps though.
I was wondering that myself, I have to be honest, but yeah. I have to say, the only thing that will make this battle better is DRS.
I agree, but man, that would be extremely dangerous on this course at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's why there is no DRS during the rain. Oh no! Oh wow, that was incredibly avoided. One of the Renaults got out of the way, but I don't think Piero expected him to get out of the way there, and that was so close.
Oh yeah, I just saw it on my camera. That was some pretty quick dodging there. Yeah, I'm back here on Adam Grin. He's 5/10 off of MQD. He's keeping the pressure on him. And we're just gonna have to see if MQD can hold out and take that kind of pressure. It cannot be the most comfortable in the world to have Adam Grin hogging your entire rearview mirror.
No. Piero just made another look down the inside, but Don Rajiv said, nope, you're too far behind. I'm closing that one off.
Oh, and yep, they are going for it. Adam Grin almost had that move done.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are you at? You're on Adam Grin?
No, I was on Piero, but yeah, Adam Grin has made his way through.
Oh, yeah. So I think about the time they were getting that move done, Play Dutchy was asking us for the dual screenshot.
Piero is side by side with Don Rajiv. And I think he may have, he'll have the outside for this slight corner. And he's made it through. Oh no, he hasn't. Don Rajiv coming back, but Piero will have the inside for this next one. But Piero will have the inside for next. Wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, this is a fantastic battle.
What a battle.
Yeah, Piero, we know Piero is not going to let Don Rajiv go. He's going to stay right there on top of him and keep this going. 4 laps left. Yeah, they're going to fight with everything they have, I think, Toby.
Oh, without a shadow of doubt. I was speechless from that. I thought Piero might have made a dive down there, but I knew Don Rajiv was going to cut it off. This is some absolutely incredible driving.
It really is.
Oh, MQD's in the pits. But I think he may have time to get out in front of 1 shoot 2 down. I think I have to be honest with you. I might be switching my driver of the day to one of these two.
To Piero or Don Rajib. Yeah, this battle it's incredible. But look right there behind them. You've got one shot, two down, has now made his way all the way up into 5th.
Yeah, very much so. I think he could easily be contender too. MQD, I don't know why he pitted. Oh no, he's pitted for mediums.
Oh, what?
Oh
no.
I think that might have been a mistake by his pit crew, but
oh no.
That could be very costly.
If he did, then he has cinched my vote for driver of the day because he's done really good, and to have to suffer that right here at the end is so frustrating and devastating for a driver.
I truly hope that he may have enough time to keep Kobayashi is in the pits, so I think he will have, even on those mediums, enough time to keep ahead. I mean, if I were him, I'd be driving back in the pits to put the inters back on. I can only assume that was a mistake by his pit crew. In fact, he's lost 10 seconds in that last sector.
Yeah, I think with some of the stuff we have going on in this race and the battles between all these different drivers and everything, everybody watching, we really will need y'all. Oh, what a move!
What, has he made it? Wow.
He made it, but then it looks like Don Rajib turned right around and took it back again.
Piero braked far, far too late. And, pretty much had to give that position back. My camera changed just at the wrong moment there. As in, it changed views. Why has Don... Oh, no, that was ASS allowing both of them through.
Yeah, and I was just fixing to say, with everything going on track, we are really going to be counting on everybody watching for the pick of the driver of the day. Because
without a shadow
I can't make up my mind and single a driver out. It's just not possible for me to do tonight.
I very much agree with you, Duffy. I would be quite happy to go for Attingham as well. MQD really needs to pit for those intermediates. I know there's only a few laps left, but you're losing so much time, you will otherwise lose that spot to Kobayashi, I think. I know you're not listening, but...
No, I am. Unless they go changing, which we know something always dramatic always happens. I'm keeping a close eye on Don Rajib and Piero at the moment.
I think he may have already lost that position. What a shame. From an error from his pit crew, he's lost that position, I think. Yep, he has. And
MQD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He will definitely have to have a very stern talking to with his pit crew after this race. And, so everybody watching the stream, don't listen to MQD when he gets to his pit crew. I have a feeling it is not going to be child safe.
Family friendly? No,
definitely not family friendly.
ESS apparently disconnected. And this is his AI car. Yeah.
That is terrible.
No, as in the one they just lapped. Pierre is still not giving up, but I think I'm not going to even commentate on that actually, because I don't want to be caught. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Triple O. I raced in one of the Christmas special races, and there was one of the AI cars who I was coming to lap, and it got out of the way in completely wrong place coming out of the corner. Didn't cause me any damage, luckily, but I did think to myself, I was in a bit of, I did think to myself, what an awful driver in front, and then I realised it was the AI car, fortunately, but I totally agree.
Well, everybody watching, we've got 2 laps left, so go ahead and let us know for y'all's pick for driver of the day, and I'll get their graphics loaded on up, because this is going to be a really, as always, an incredibly tight finish. Don Rajib and Piero, didn't we just go through this last week with these 2 drivers?
I think we may well have done. Yep.
I think we did.
I do agree. Attingham is very much in the mix there too. Added 1 shoot 2 down, and MQD. I mean, Toussaint, considering he's a replacement driver, and he looks pretty confidently going to take the win here. So you definitely picked well there, Play Dutchy. I think he's a contender too. I've been very impressed with everybody's driving tonight, to be honest.
Oh, this is an extremely difficult track from what it looks like. I do not envy the drivers at all for having to race on this track tonight. And the rain halfway through that was pretty big. It's one thing when it's from the beginning, I guess, you can prepare for it a little bit better, but when you don't know it's coming like that, it gets tough.
Oh no, that's just tired. What a shame.
Oh no.
But I think Piero has backed off a little bit to give Don Rajiv a little bit of a false sense of security in the hopes that he's going to back off a little bit from his defensive strategy. Oh, and there is his car.
And Play Dutchy says he is going to vote for Adam Green for driver of the day.
Yeah, I could.
He deserves it. He's done really good.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I can agree with that one. If there are any other suggestions, feel free to put your vote in. Because, as I said, I think there are so many drivers tonight that deserve it. That
Yeah, it's very hard for us to make this decision. And I guess, Toby, since I really don't. I kind of want to stick with this battle here and with our two-way view for a little bit longer. I'm going to wait till right before they cross the line, before Tourist crosses the line, before I take your screen off. Because these two drivers, I think, really deserve to have the two screens up here covering this battle.
Yep. I'm still wondering whether Piero is going to make a late lunge. I mean, I know he's an exception driver, so he's not going to do it in a way that's going to cause any danger. But no, Don Rajiv is coming home to take this second, I think, barring any penalties.
Oh yeah, we didn't even think about those.
Toussaint hasn't crossed the line yet, so there's still a few corners away yet.
Alex Gunnermack is voting for Don Rajiv. Don Rajiv's had a really good race, but I'm with so far. I think I'm agreeing with you, Toby, and Play Dutchy. I'm really eyeing Adam Green. And then, of course, y'all know me. I always try to pick the driver that is not on the podium.
I'm bearing in mind he's only 5 seconds behind these two, and at one point he was in last. Yeah.
I believe that was Bob getting out of the way for these two.
Yep.
Well, both of these drivers they've got to be about to freak out. They're right here on their last lap trying to hold it together. Oh, look at just a tiny bit of wheel contact, yeah.
I think Piero did lose the wing plate, but oh no, I'm not sure he did actually. No, I think that was Don Rajiv. Oh, Piero's gone down the inside wheel tap. Oh.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Piero is going to try to take this position from him. I think we should be getting pretty close to the line so that he could have it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, barring penalties, I think. Toussaint has crossed the line, so
yep, I'll go ahead and pop your screen on off of here then.
Nope, Don Rajiv took it on. Oh, Attengren has taken it on penalties. He's taken second on penalties. Wow.
Really?
I was not expecting that.
Second?
So Don Rajiv, however, Don Rajiv third from the point of view of penalties too. And that puts Piero in fourth.
Oh, so who are we going to make driver of the day?
I think still it has to be Attengren.
Go with Adam Green.
Come from last to second. That's exceptional. Wow, that was, I think, the most incredible race I've commentated on yet in GAVRA Racing. There have been a few exceptional ones. I mean, all of them have been brilliant, but there have been many exceptional ones too. But that one,
that was, yeah, right there at the incredible end, it really was, with the rain and those two drivers, Piero and Don Rajib, the last third of the race, basically just literally right on top of each other. That was some fierce battles.
Take second on penalties there. That was
I did not see that coming.
Unexpected, as Dutchy said.
Yeah, I agree. Very, very unexpected. And thankfully, I've got really good at doing, maybe not always unmuting my mic, but I've got really good at moving their graphics around.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I've said it 3 times already, but that was an incredible race. Well done to everybody involved.
Yeah, it really was. That was fantastic, I must say. And definitely, this is definitely a brutal track for the drivers to go through.
It really is. And especially in the rain. Yeah. Anyway, here's the podium.
Yep, and there we go, everybody. Yeah, Play Dutchy for the win. And Adam Grin, out of nowhere, literally, with the second place. Don Rajib's got the third, and y'all nominated Adam Grin for your driver of the day, so he gets 2 stickers. I'm kind of jealous. It's like, I feel like the kid in school that's mad because the other kid got 2 stars on his report and I only got 1.
Yeah. I think so. He definitely deserved it.
No. He definitely deserved it for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, as you just heard, first was Toussaint, second Adam Grin, and third Don Rajib. Piero in fourth, 1 Shoot 2 Down in fifth, 6th MQD, 7th Kobayashi, Gavra in 8th, Deadly Jason in 9th, Kebab in 10th, and that rounds out your top 10 and all of the finishers. Yeah.
So that really did, didn't it?
Yeah. That was a brilliant race.
Yes, I have to agree. That was fantastic. I have to admit, I really thought I had the podium set correctly right there at the end. I did maybe think I would have to change up Don Rajib and Piero. Adam Grin out of the blue, though. I mean, that was insane. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I still think that is the best race I have commentated on. So, thank you very much to all the drivers for putting on that great show.
Yeah. And Alex Gunnermack and Triple O, just to clarify how Play Dutchy got the first, I only make graphics for the drivers in the races, and Toussaint was replacing Play Dutchy, so I either had to go with nothing at all up there, or Play Dutchy, and seeing as how he was replacing Play Dutchy, it only seemed the most fitting.
Yeah, definitely.
But I definitely called it wrong, so I do apologize to Toussaint, because Toussaint got the first and not Play Dutchy.
Oh, yeah.
I was just reading I was just reading my graphics and not actually paying attention to.
I think in the excitement,
the whole package.
The fact that Adam Grin took second, you're more than forgiven for that, because what you say.
That was incredible. Yeah, that was incredible. And you know what I just also realized because we were talking about how great this race was. You know what I forgot to do the whole time?
What's that?
I did no shameless advertisement for GAVRA Racing. So, sorry everybody that stuck around, but now I'm going to torture y'all with the shameless advertisement, because it is that time. If you haven't gone to the website, go to the website. Lots of information on there. If you're new to league racing and you want to check it out, we have the GAVRA F1 Academy and the GAVRA F1 Academy and the GAVRA Project Cars 2 Academy, both starting up very soon. Don't hold me to the fact that there's open slots, but I'm pretty sure there are. So if you want to check it out, go to the website, sign up. All the links are there for the Discord and everything else, along with below in the description of the video are a Patreon link if you wish to help support us, and a link to the Discord and the GAVRA website, so it's even easier to find. You don't have to try to look it up. And yep, that will I'll stop torturing y'all now with my shameless advertisement.
Nope, it's always it's a staple now. So yeah, got to continue that. So yeah, no, it's good. And as Jukebox says, it's worth joining in. So if you haven't yet, please do.
Oh yeah, because it is definitely it is a lot of fun, and some of the drivers are very, very competitive. And what are we up to right now, Toby? We were up to three leagues in Project Cars. You talked about the dirt rally that just kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
We have the F1 Premier Series. If you read my spelling, we have the Supper League. For F1 also. Don't read my spelling, it's actually the Super League. And what now, the freshman class and the academy?
Yep.
I want to say there may be one more, so there are a lot of races going on at the moment.
There are, yeah. I have to be honest with you, I can't keep up with quite how much going on there is at the moment. So yeah. Yes, now is it is the right time to get involved, because there are so many things starting up, and and if you don't fancy getting involved, then just make sure you tune in and enjoy this incredible racing.
Yeah, well, and the drivers are always setting up fun lobbies for practice and stuff. So even if there's not an opening, anything in any of the leagues that you want to get in, all the drivers are usually more than happy to let people join up for the fun rounds, doing the practices. So, don't let that discourage you from joining GAVRA Racing either. There's always a lot going on.
There definitely is indeed. Yep. So, yeah. Well.
No, that's it for me. Toby, I will let you do the whole sign out this time because, you know me, I always trip over my feet.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No. First of all, thank you very much for being with me as always, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to all the drivers for just putting on an incredible race, and most importantly, thank you to all of you for joining us. We will be back next week. We are in Russia, the I can't even say it, Sochi track. We hope you can join us then, and until then, stay safe and have a lovely week. Thank you very much.